With the deadly Palisades fire continuing to ravage in California, Donald Trump has blamed Gavin Newsom for the deadly fires. And guess what? I think he's right to do so. Hey up everyone and welcome to Political Nerds. I'm Steph the Alter Nerd, your nerdy political guide from Washington DC to Westminster and beyond. In today's video, I'm going to discuss why Donald Trump is blaming Governor Gavin Newsom for the deadly Palisades fire and why I think he's actually right to do so. Now, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and as a disclaimer, I'm not inciting hatred to anyone or a particular group, religion, etc. So let's jump into it with this. Yes, Donald Trump is blaming California Governor Gavin Newsom for the deadly Palisades fire after he refused to sign a water restoration declaration. And so he's put Gavin Newsom on blast. And here he is doing so. So Elon Musk has shared this message from Donald Trump on his Truth social platform. And this is what Trump had to say. Governor Gavin Newsom, actually quite like the amendment to that name there, refused to sign the water restoration declaration put before him that would have allowed millions of gallons of water from excess rain and snow melt from the north to flow daily into many parts of California, including the areas that are currently burning in a virtually apocalyptic way. He wanted to protect an essentially worthless fish called a smelt by giving it less water, but it didn't work. But he didn't care about the people of California. Now the ultimate price is being paid. I will demand that this incompetent governor allow beautiful, clean, fresh water to flow into California. He is the blame for this. On top of it all, no water for fire hydrants, not firefighting planes, a true disaster. And this is the thing. If this is true, if what Trump is saying is true, and to be fair, I've got no reason not to believe Trump here at this point, then yeah, I think Donald Trump has every right to blame Governor Gavin Newsom for these deadly Palisades fire. Because Donald Trump was like, look, when I was in power, I provided a solution to avoid these fires from happening in the first place. All he had to do was sign it, and then the whole thing would be implemented. And then we would have provided the best chance ever to avoid these fires from taking place. But guess what? He didn't do it because he wanted to protect this fish instead of protecting the actual people in California that he's supposed to serve in the first place. That's absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely insane. Now, Newsom, just to give you a little bit of an update on what's going on, he's declared a statewide emergency after the rampant Pacific Palisades blaze has forced thousands of residents to evacuate, with firefighters currently facing water shortages as evacuation orders have spread to Malibu and Calabasas. And so, again, if he actually did what Trump was providing him in terms of this solution, he wouldn't have had to do this in the first place, potentially. He would have had a better chance of fighting these fires in the first place. Or these fires potentially not even happening in the first place. Tankers sprayed water on the wildfire throughout Tuesday afternoon. All aircraft, though, were later grounded because of worsening winds and reduced visibility. I have a couple of very, very good friends that are living in California at the moment, one of which is Lewis from Nerd Report. And if you're not subscribed to his YouTube channel, please do so. And he went live and, oh my goodness, seriously? Like the palm trees? They were just going like this. The winds were absolutely brutal. And I've been there. I've been, where Lewis was filming at that point. And it's not how I remembered it. I remembered it as sunny, blue skies, you know, the palm trees were stood tall and it was all still and it looked like a picture perfect postcard kind of situation. To see those very same palm trees all of a sudden be going like this in the wind, waving erratically. Oh, it gave me shivers down my spine, I have to admit. Now, meteorologists recently gave plenty of warning that a recipe for fire was on track to strike LA in the first place. Rich Thompson, who's a meteorologist with the National Weather Service, said that the region was extremely dry for that time of year because they hadn't had significant rain for months, adding the fuels are at near critical levels in terms of moisture content, and that's a recipe for fire. But guess what would have dampened that recipe for fire? If Governor Gavin Newsom actually signed this water restoration declaration that Donald Trump put in front of him. It would have increased the chances of A, this fire not happening, but B, even if the fire did happen, that there won't be these water shortages that's being reported right now where the firefighters don't even have enough water to try and fight the fire in the first place and get it under control. This is absolutely insane. Now, would you believe, it gets even worse, guys, would you believe that Donald Trump actually warned Governor Gavin Newsom 3 months ago about the distinct possibility of a deadly fire hitting California? Did you also know that he gave Newsom a solution that could have possibly avoided the Palisades fire in the first place? Find out more in my next video that will be released in a couple of hours' time. To not miss that, then please make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe here on Political Nerds. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatevers. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.